Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy Speed here, and today I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm genuinely frustrated with everything that's been going on, but specifically, the main thing that has frustrated me recently with grading and Pokemon grading is the news that CGC put out, and the fact that their website literally was not working on the day before, I think even 2 days before the submission deadline for their old prices. So if you guys aren't familiar, quick little bit of context, CGC has raised their prices from $9 a card on bulk to $15 a card and $7 a subgrade to $10 a subgrade, which is like $13 more per card. I don't know, it might be 12. You get the point, right? And then basically they set a deadline. So they gave you about a week, which is not a lot of time to prep a submission. Maybe it was like 9 days. Doesn't matter, right? So, like, over those 9 days, I was prepping my submission, picking which cards I thought would get high grades, kind of going through my cards and just trying to get 50 cards together because I want CGC cards. I like them. I like the graded cards. I have over 100 of them now, so trust me. Well, almost. So trust me, I support CGC. I'm not, like, anti this company, but I just want to hear what you guys think and kind of, like, put out this bit of an update. So let's read this quick. Then I'm going to show you my online submission form, talk about that. And the last thing I'll be doing is talking about a bit about my grading experience as of late. So number one, CGC apologizes for any delays that customers experienced when recently using the online submission form. So if you don't know what this means, when you would try to submit cards to get them graded with CGC, the website literally would not work. I will show you and give you some context on how bad it was in a bit. But when planning to update our services and fees, CGC decided to give submitters a full week, okay, so it was a week, to complete online orders under the previous rates, and then another 30 days for submissions to be delivered to our faculty, which I don't even know what that means, because that's not hard to do, right? Deliver it in 30 days, but does that mean put it into their system? I hope not, because that would be ridiculous, right? If that was the case, then I don't even think they put in orders before the change or before this news in 30 days. So I don't think that's the case, but who knows. Our objective was to provide sufficient advance notice of the fee charges before they went into effect, which I respect. I think a week is it's enough time. Like, that's fine. So I'm cool with CGC doing that. I think PSA didn't do that, so props to CGC on that. The vast majority of CGC members were able to successfully complete their online submissions. So I don't know, is that even true? Like, is that true, or is that them just, like, fluffing it up? Because maybe I'm just an outlier. I don't think I'm an outlier, because I messaged my friend on Instagram, and I think he got his in too, but once again, I'll give you some context in a bit. But so the vast majority were able to get in, but many reported that the process was too slow and there were too many errors. We are very sorry for any inconvenience that this has caused. We are prepared for significant surges in volume. Obviously, that's why they're raising their prices. And we had programming staff constantly monitoring the form for any outages. Clearly not. But the online submission form still became slow under the stress of unprecedented demand. Although we will not be extending the time for members to submit under the old rates, which is the key to this sentence, although we will not be extending the time for members to submit under the old rates, the $9 a card, CGC members who completed their online submissions prior to April 28th, 2021 will now have until June 28th for their submissions to be delivered. But who cares? That probably wasn't the problem in the first place, right? I feel like that wasn't the problem in the first place. The problem was that I literally could not get my submission in because your website didn't work. Nothing that I can control now. You could make the argument that I should have submitted it 2 days earlier. I should have seen this coming. I should have prepped the order earlier. I should have gotten in before the influx. And okay, I'm not going to deny that. I agree I should have done that. But at the same time, let me show you. So, this is my current cart. You might be saying, 15 item speed. That's pretty good. You got in 15 cards? Well, the problem with that, 9 of them are the same Hidden Fates Charizard promo, and 4 of them were the EV VMAX promo from Shining Fates. So I only got 3 cards in. And you might be saying, okay, well, you got 3 cards in. How long did that take you? 15, 20 minutes? Because then you could just get it done eventually, right? Maybe 10 minutes. It took me 4 hours. 4 hours. I started doing it at 2 p.m. on the date, and then literally until 6 p.m. I was just refreshing the page, closing, resetting my computer, just constantly refreshing the tabs, just doing everything I could to get the website to try to work a little. And like every so often, like I would get like a glimpse of hope. Like one thing would go through. Like it would move on to like, it would let me select Pokemon for the type of card I want to grade instead of Magic. And then it would let me, like then it would freeze. And then after like 10 minutes of just retrying, it would then let me select English. And I'm like, oh, maybe it will just eventually all work. Nope, that never happened. That never happened. And I even recorded a video showing this. I deleted it because I didn't think I was going to make a video on this. And then they put out this forum, and I'm like, what is this? Like, it was just so frustrating. I'm like, I get it if they were just like, okay, yeah, our website didn't work. But then I don't know, it just feels weird for them to like not extend it. If they're going to bother extending something else, why not say, yeah, we messed up, or yeah, we didn't expect this to happen. It obviously screwed over a lot of our customers. I could only get 3 cards in 4 hours. And if you think I'm over exaggerating, I don't know. I'll try to figure out some way to get the video back. But yeah, maybe you guys had the same thing. It's just like, I don't know. It goes to show how these companies are just kind of like, I mean, they're obviously under stress. I understand that. The companies are like probably freaking out. CGC in particular is, you know, it's hilarious because if you've been watching Squeak's videos, he's been, clearly him and CGC are working together right now to try to get people to work for CGC as graders. It's very obvious, which is not a bad thing. By the way, I'm not like trying to say I'm uncovering a conspiracy theory. Who cares, right? It's a good thing. They obviously need graders. But like he's promoting it and all. He's like, oh, you can become a grader. They have like signing bonuses. Then they just made a video interviewing one of the guys, which was good. And it was just funny because like they clearly need graders, right? Which makes sense because it's such a niche. It's such a niche, you know, career. But all right, last thing I want to talk about is kind of some thoughts I have. Very vague. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. By the way, smash the like button if you're new here. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10K subs, so if you could help out, I'd mean a lot. By the way, I'm not doing a box break this weekend for everyone who's dedicated. Appreciate you guys. We're going to be doing one next weekend. So unless I'm traveling somewhere, in which case I might do it like Friday. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated in the videos to come and through Instagram and YouTube stories. But for my PSA and CGC cards, I just want to say I think 10s are the future. I think if you're looking for a good investment right now, I highly recommend just picking up 10s of anything. The reason why I say that is grading is very clear. If you watch my CGC submission, I got no 10s. Not a single 10. Over 100 cards. 113 cards. No 10. PSA is apparently locking down on their 10s. Giving out very little 10s. Very, very little 10s. More than CGC, but very little 10s. So, yeah, I think vintage 10s, especially with like this computer stuff coming in, are going to be really rare. It's going to be very hard to get 10s. It's that simple. And so I think as time goes on, 10s will continue to go up in value. That is my guess. That is my prediction for the future. So if you wanted my guess, yeah, I'm going to be scooping up some 10s. I'll let you guys know what I buy and what I don't. I really don't care. I'm pretty transparent about that type of thing. And I'm just looking over at my cards. Yeah, but I think that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video was like very short. Oh, by the way, there's like a learn more thing here. You try to click on it, it doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I hope that's just me. Otherwise, that's kind of depressing. It's like, dude, nothing works, man. It's like, bruh. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.